What's happening, party people? It's your boy Crizzy, back at you with another cop. Today we're going to go over a shoe I'm very pleased to have, as I say always, and we're going to take a look at the Jordan 4 Cavestone. I myself was very impressed by this shoe. I think it's very well made. I managed to get a very good pair on my JD pickup, and I, in my best opinion, think this shoe is head and head with the Undefeated 4. We're going to take a look at the Undefeated 4. We're going to put them side by side. But at the end of the day, I think the shoe is better. Here's my shock drop pair that I got from my son of the Undefeated 4. And they sent me a very nice pair. He's going to thump them anyway, so it don't even matter. But at least he get to rock a pair. I managed to get my hand on two. I hit in-store pickup, and I got EA from Nike, but they stole my brick by bricks and they canceled my order. So this was a great consolation prize. I'm looking at the shoe myself and a lot of details on the Undefeated versus the Cavestone, and I think the Cavestone got them in a lot of different ways. It came out at the right time, but wrong time as far as sale. This shoe is sitting at every single store that actually produced it. And I think probably over the next 3 months, I think this shoe still will be sitting. The 5 Black Tongue come out next week, and people who love fives or into fives, that's where their money is going. It's not going to be on Cavestone and fives. I purchased the shoe because I ended up giving my nephew my wet cements. He wanted them very bad, so I just broke bread with him and gave them to him. This made up for them, and I think this is a much better shoe because it's kind of like a fall type, winter type shoe, and it's a lot darker than I actually thought. Let's give a whirl around it and talk about the shoe itself. With me personally, they did generate the exact same box from the wet cement with that rough cement filling on the box. I actually really like this box. As you can see behind me, I keep all my boxes. The cutout here is no more than a cutout like type sticker thing that they just popped on here. Did a good job cutting it out. But that's what I like about it. This is my conventional size 11, which I normally buy in all my Jordans unless it's they're cut a little bigger or something like that, sometime with the threes. But this shoe here, hands down, very much impressed me. The thing about this shoe the most is really you can put multiple lace swaps with these. There's so many variety of lace swaps that will go with this shoe all day long. Now, me personally, um, it really impressed me as far as the material and everything on the shoe. When you put these shoes side by side, you know, the Undefeated has a more sleeker type nubuck, but this Cavestone has about the same, you know, when you compare the shoe itself. And, you know, looking at the quality of the shoe, the mesh netting, and then when you go to the Undefeated, they went with the green dark mesh and they went with the brown mesh inside the gates. But when you look at this shoe overall, there's not much of a difference between them, you know, and that's argumentally speaking. But at the same time, you know, you got to get the shoe you want, you got to get the shoe you love. But these shoes are not far apart. If it were another time, we'd really be talking about this shoe being, you know, a top 5 shoe of the year. I think it can still make it, but it's going to be hard to even get in the 5th slot, you know, with what we got coming for the rest of the year. It's a lot of heat coming. But I am truly impressed with this shoe. I love it. It has a very good feeling on the inside. You know, the whole liner on the inside is the same as the inside tongue and the back tabs, and it goes throughout the shoe. I took the tongue out as well, the shoe pad, and you can see that it is a nice suede type material, just like the inner material they put in here is made out of that. And it feels very good when your foot is sitting on top of it. These fours, I would have to give them, you know, in a very modest rating. I'm going to have to cap these off at an 8.5 or 9. I've never given the shoe a 10. I haven't held the shoe in my hand that I would, you know, deemed worthy of a 10, but these are a 8.5, 9 all day. I don't really care what anyone says. It's a very, very clean, well-made shoe. Um, I'm really impressed with the quality control on this shoe. Maybe I got a good pair. I haven't heard anybody, who's copped them screaming quality control, but this shoe has very, very good quality control on it. No glue spillage, nothing around it. But you buy the shoe that you want, and that's what really matters. I'm gonna rock these. I'm gonna change the laces out. I'm probably gonna go with black, but you know, find the laces that work for you, or you keep the original in, and that's what it be. But you have to love the shoe that you love. Love the ones that love you. Stay in your lane. You'll always be safe. Peace.